This chicken lasagna is better than beef lasagna. Now, here in my skillet, I'm starting by adding 1 kilogram of chicken cut into cubes. My skillet already has a little oil, and I'll let the chicken sear lightly. I'll be back in a moment to continue with our recipe. Look, I've sautéed the chicken very well and lightly seared it. It's starting to brown, so let's move on to the next step of our recipe. Now I'll add 1 chopped red bell pepper. I'll also add 1 chopped green bell pepper and 1 chopped yellow bell pepper. Now I'll add 4 sliced chili peppers, but if you prefer, you can chop them. I'll mix everything well to combine these ingredients. Done. I've mixed everything very well. Now I'll add 1 chopped white onion. And I'll also add 3 chopped garlic cloves. Now I'll sauté everything very well. Look, I've mixed everything, and the smell is amazing. You're going to love this recipe. Now I'll add 1 teaspoon of salt, but remember, the amount is to taste. I'll add half a teaspoon of black pepper. And also 1 teaspoon of oregano. The dry seasonings are to taste, so if you want to add others, feel free. Now I'll mix everything well to incorporate the seasonings into the chicken. Now I'll add 1 sachet of tomato sauce, 300 grams, and mix everything very well. Look, I've mixed it all perfectly. Now I'll let it cook on low heat for 10 minutes. After that time, I'll be back to continue the recipe. Done! The chicken has cooked very well for 10 minutes. Now, I'll turn off the heat and set it aside. Let's move on to the next step. Now, in my skillet, I'll add 1 tablespoon of butter and melt it well. Done. I've melted the butter. Now I'll add 3 tablespoons of all-purpose flour and mix until it forms a paste. Done. This is the right consistency. Now I'll add 2 cups of milk, little by little, mixing well to incorporate it. Done. My cream is ready. Now I'll add 1 teaspoon of dried parsley and mix again. If you want to use another seasoning of your choice, you can do that too. Our white sauce is ready. Now I'll turn off the heat and let's assemble our lasagna. I'll start by spreading a layer of white sauce on the bottom of the dish. Now I'll place a layer of cooked lasagna sheets, covering the bottom of the dish well. Now I'll add the chicken on top of the sheets and spread it evenly over the entire dish. Done. I've spread the chicken evenly. Now I'll add another layer of lasagna sheets. Take a moment to tell me in the comments which city you're watching from so I can send you a big hug in the next video. I'll repeat this process until the dish is full. Done. I've made all the layers. Now I'll pour the remaining white sauce over the lasagna and spread it well. Look, I've spread the sauce all over the lasagna. Now I'll finish it off with grated mozzarella cheese on top. Take a moment to share this recipe with your family and friends so they can make it too. Now I'll bake it in a preheated oven at 180 degrees Celsius for 25 minutes. Look at how amazing my lasagna turned out. Now I'll cut a piece to show you how it looks inside. Look at this wonderful slice. I'll place it on my plate. Take a moment to rate this recipe from 0 to 10 in the comments. Now it's time to enjoy this delicious meal. Make it at home because you won't regret it. Enjoy your meal!